And around this time of the season, we start to see some rotation changes. Doris, teams trying to balance player health while also staying competitive.
I think this is why the roster changes, having more players available via the G League, the bigger numbers, helps a team. You have a chance for more players to have a breakout season, to prove they deserve a bigger role as the season heats up. I love it, Brian.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got Mike Conley. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. Now Conley. Pass to Reid. Off with the layup. McDaniels against MP. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Anderson against Green. Anderson can't get it to go. Golden State with the ball.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Here's Noel. Rebounded by Green.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
MP, the pass to Curry. The three is up. And the Warriors miss again. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that'll get them going.
Thompson outside. For three. They get it again. MP. Here's Green. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Reid passes to McDaniels. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Pass to MP. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Launches a three. He drops it from range.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Curry against Conley. Shoots over Curry. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson left side. From deep, MP. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions, and getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
There's 1:40 left in the opening quarter. Pass to McDaniels. The three. Rebounded by Green.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Lee on the wing, started by Poole. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to MP. Fires from deep. Golden State with a rebound.
Yeah, see, I think Andrew Wiggins has the kind of leaping ability and skill to be really effective. I like that he's aggressive hitting the offensive window there, guys.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Prince. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Timberwolves foul. Damian Lee.
And some change. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid, Jalen Noel out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
No coverage that time. MP's got 6.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Outside Conley. Here's Noel, covered by MP. Noel, that's good. Noel's got his first points of the night.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He had 30 points and also did a lot of damage from long. When it was all said and done, he accounted for more than half of their points. Quite a performance. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Now here's Conley doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second.
One thing they've been able to do in the first half is control the ball. They've given it up only once.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince comes in for Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in for Mike Conley. Now here's Curry, looking for his first basket still in this one. And the Warriors miss again.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Anderson. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
MP outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 42%. Pass to MP. All alone. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now Now here's McDaniels. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Noel, defended by Thompson. Noel, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Boy, it's hard to add up how much damage Curry has done with his shot in his career. This jump shot has been one of the greatest weapons we've ever seen.
MP way outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
With a score, your Warriors 31. The Timberwolves 13. Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Curry. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. MP is out there with Brandon Clark. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. McDaniels can't hit. And here are the Warriors now. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That game will be the third of 5 at home. And the basket by MP.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Noel, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Noel. Back to Conley. Reed against Clark. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brandon Clark. And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Clark. Wiggins comes in for Green. And it's Poole in for Thompson. Lee, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP, the pass to Wiggins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Lee misses. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And BA, that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
On the court for Minnesota, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid, then it's Jalen Noel, and it's McDaniels in at the power forward position. Conley with the ball. Green picks him up. He tries for 3. Drills it from deep. McLaughlin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pass to McLaughlin. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And here's Curry for 3. Golden State with a rebound. Second chance effort. And MP with a nice bucket inside.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Curry finds MP. Again, MP missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Pass to McLaughlin. He shoots a 3. No good there. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry with it. Outside Walker. Fades and shoots. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Knight. Here's more. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And the basket by MP.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Knight, green covering. Here's McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fourth personal foul.
And that one on Iguodala.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by MP.
Warriors foul. Jermichael Green. Third personal foul. 15.
And he drops the first. Brent is checked in for McDaniels.
Jordan.
Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 17 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their 4th and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Good on the second one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And here's MP from outside. Prince grabs the miss.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Rivers. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Driving in. That one's good by Moore.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And here's MP from outside. On the wing, MP lets the three fly, and the three-pointer goes.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.